even when I pause. So Nishad, no, not at joint. Aditya,
Not at-
Aditya, can we see him? No. Aishwarya,
Present, sir.
Akshata,
Present, sir.
Akshay Pujari, yeah, Akshay Kulkarni,
Present, sir.
Akshay Koradkeri,
He's not there, sir.
not there. Then Ankita,
Present, sir.
Anusha,
She is also not there, sir.
okay. Then Apeksha,
Yes, sir.
then Arpita,
Not there, sir.
Ashutosh,
He is present, sir.
present. Then Ashwini,
Yes, sir.
Prasad,
Not there, sir.
Supriya is present.
Yes, sir. Supriya is there, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then,
Present, sir.
Yeah, Divya,
Present,
Uh,
sir.
Present.
then
Present, sir.
Gautam, yeah, Gautam, no,
Gautam, sir.
no. Geeta,
Yes, sir.
She
yeah, present. Then Geetanjali is present. And
Yes,
Guru,
Present,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, present. Guru Raj,
Present. Present, sir.
Guru Raj present.
Pres-
Yeah, then Hanumantarai,
Hanmantara, not there,
No.
sir.
Bhimaya,
Absent, sir.
Bhimaya absent. Ashutosh is present.
Yes, sir. Ashutosh is
Yeah.
present.
I told like already. Ashutosh, Mark present. Then Bhimaya is not there. Kalaya,
Present, sir.
Karthik,
Yes, sir.
then Manjur,
Sir.
Manoj,
Yes, sir.
Meghna Kalburgi,
Present, sir.
then Meghna Lokhande,
Absent, sir.
Nagaratna,
Present, sir.
Nandan,
Present, sir.
Navya. Navya is not there.
Not there, sir.
Nidhi,
Yes, sir.
Nikita,
Present, sir.
Pooja,
Present, sir.
Pradeep,
Yes, sir.
Pramod,
Yes, sir.
Pranjali,
Present, sir.
Prashant,
Yes, sir.
then Prema,
Present, sir.
Priya,
Absent, sir.
absent. Rahul,
Rahul also absent, sir.
Ram,
Ram, no.
is not there. Rohit,
Ram came, sir. Ram is present, sir.
Ram is present.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ram present. Rohit,
Yes, sir.
yeah, both are present. Then Varsha,
Present, sir.
Samuel,
He is present, sir.
present. Sharan, present.
Present.
Sharayu,
He is also present, sir.
Present,
Shara is also present. Then Shilpa, no.
Shilpa, not there, sir.
Shreya,
She is
no.
also not.
Then Srinidhi,
Present, sir.
then Shruti,
Not yet joined, sir.
okay. Shweta Kokne,
Present, sir.
Shweta Kalkeri,
Present, sir.
Snehal,
Present, sir.
Suchitra,
Present, sir.
Sudarshan,
Yes, sir.
then Sudha,
Present, sir.
Suman,
Not there, sir.
no. Then Maruf,
Maruf also not there, sir.
and Vaishnavi.
She is present, sir.
Present, sir.
Okay, Vaishnavi present. Then Vishal.
Not yet joined, sir.
Okay. Then Sharadhi.
Present, sir.
Okay, Arpita has sent a message.
Sir, Navya Hegde present, sir.
Yeah, one. Arpita present. Navya. Navya
Yes.
present. Okay. Anybody else who skipped your attendance call? Okay, so let's begin. So first I would like to share a news. Okay. So can you see this news?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
India
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
region but transport a problem.
Yeah, 1 minute. Heading will go. I think. Okay, see, the news says oxygen supply is there, but transportation is a problem. Okay, so the news headline says oxygen is available, but transportation is a problem. So I hope you are aware that there is a shortage of oxygen in many hospitals across the nation for COVID-19 patients.
Yes,
So
sir.
Yes.
excess auto is oxygen, excess oxygen in some states. Top producer Inox. So Inox is the oxygen producing company, biggest in India. Okay. So the news says there's a plenty of medical oxygen available in the country. The challenge is transporting it from factories to the hospital, said a top executive of the country's largest liquid oxygen producer. Some states are facing a severe demand supply mismatch for oxygen due to the soaring number of coronavirus cases. Okay, so why the short supply is experienced or mismatch of demand and supply? Because the increase in number of coronavirus cases. So while Maharashtra is the top producer of oxygen in India, followed by Gujarat, demand has outstripped supply in the two western states. So whatever is produced in Maharashtra and Gujarat, it is consumed in the same state itself, because these are the two among the top 5 states with the highest number of COVID-19 cases. Then demand, okay. Then on the other hand, Madhya Pradesh does not have a single oxygen manufacturing plant and has to depend on its neighbors for supplies. The two western states which manufacture the maximum liquid medical oxygen in the country are also the ones consuming it the most at present, said Inox Air Products Director Siddharth Jain. Okay, he says excess oxygen is available in other regions, or you can say some information here. The company, a 50-50 joint venture between the Jain family and American liquid medical oxygen producer Air Products, has 27 plants in India. Okay, so this Inox company has 27 oxygen manufacturing plants in India, of which 4 are in Maharashtra and 3 in Gujarat. Excess oxygen is available in other regions like Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, and Odisha. But the challenge is the logistics, storage, and distribution system. Okay, so today we are going to learn, okay, in Unit 3, a chapter on distribution network in supply chain. So remember, that's why I chose this news. So though there is excess oxygen available in Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, and Odisha, okay, but the same is not being, okay, made available in other states where there is shortage. What is the problem? Okay, the problem they say is storage and distribution system. So how distribution networks make a supply chain efficient and responsive, that is what we are going to learn in today's chapter. He lauded the initiative by the Indian Railways, okay. Okay, so what he says is, but this liquid oxygen, here I will say, but this transporting, but this means transporting liquid oxygen from east to west through RO, that is a railway of roll on, roll off, has never been done anywhere in the world. Liquid oxygen is not designed to travel thousands of kilometers. Okay, and that is one of the major drawbacks of transporting oxygen. Usually plants are set up where usually plants are set up where there is a requirement, okay, like industrial locations. Okay, so this is about, we'll learn this concept again in unit 4 in network design. So if the company is planning to have, let us say, about 5 manufacturing plants in a country, let's say India. So what should be the location of these 5 manufacturing plants? Should they be closer to the suppliers of raw materials, or should they be closer to markets? So in case of oxygen plants, what Mr. Jain mentions, okay, that usually oxygen plants are set up where there is a requirement, means oxygen plants are set up, the location of the oxygen plants are decided near to the market or near to the customers where it is consumed. So there is some information about the quantity. India produces 7,000 tons of liquid oxygen a day. Of this, Inox Air Products manufactures 2,000 tons. So you can imagine the capacity or size of this organization. Okay, so on people complaining about shortage of oxygen, okay, he said people need to understand that this is not the government's fault or the government's doing. Okay, there is a supply demand variance where some states have excess supply. So what this news, okay, makes us understand is, okay, and proper distribution network. Okay, so bringing the product from the place of production to the place of consumption. So though the plants are ideally set up in proper locations closer to the market, means industries, now there is an increase in demand for medical oxygen due to the sudden increase in number of COVID-19 patients, okay, in different states. So there is excess oxygen available in 3 states, as he mentions, Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand and Odisha. But there is a problem, okay, in transporting this oxygen from these 3 states to other states where the demand exists. What are the reasons? He says major problems are storage. So you need storage facilities at both the ends, as well as a proper distribution system, okay, coupled with transportation. Okay, so this is the problem now, why oxygen is in short supply. Okay, it's not only about the increase in number of COVID-19 patients, but also due to improper storage and distribution system for medical oxygen. Okay, so I hope you are able to understand this. Now let me make a new share and go ahead with the chapter. Students, can you see these PowerPoint slides?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anybody would like to share something about the news? Anything you'd like to say?
Sir,
Sir, Zomato IPO. So
No,
Zomato has filed
no. Wait, 1 minute, please. Related to the news which I read. Related to the news. So due to the transportation problem, okay, one of the reasons for shortage in medical oxygen is the transportation problem. So Jharkhand, Andhra Pradesh and Odisha have excess oxygen, but liquid oxygen, but it is not possible for the government to bring it to the states where there is a need because of storage and distribution problems. So the country does not have proper infrastructure related to supply chain. Remember this. This is always there throughout the management books. Infrastructure, we call it. Okay, any news related to, sorry, any information, any discussions related to the news I read? Okay, so whatever, now we'll just make a beginning to understand chapter number 4, designing the distribution network in a supply chain. Okay, so in semester 1 marketing management, we learned about the different types of distribution channel, but how exactly a distribution system functions. Okay, that is what we are going to learn in this chapter number 4, designing the distribution network. See, because you can understand, okay, there will be many number of distribute. If you consider one country as one market, say for example India as one market, and consider a company like Hindustan Unilever, for example. So these companies product, the demand for these company products is there throughout the country. At every nook and corner, there are customers who demand products of Hindustan Unilever Limited. So this company requires to set up a distribution network. It includes certain number of manufacturing plants, and the location of these plants has to be decided. Okay, then from each manufacturing plant, which markets should be supplied. Okay, so that will be decided. Then production capacity of the each plant. Okay, then within the territory in which each plant is going to supply, how many number of distributors are going to be appointed, what should be the territory of each distributor. Okay, and distributor will, how he will service or supply the orders of retailers. So all this, okay, information we are going to learn in this chapter, designing the distribution network in a supply chain, because supply chain is ultimately how we have defined it, all the efforts, okay, that are involved directly or indirectly in fulfilling a customer order. That's it. Okay, so let me skip this. Okay, anyway, so the role of distribution in the supply chain, I don't know why it is blocking. Usually it goes up. Okay, now it's clear because of the charts, I think. So the role of distribution in the supply chain. So first let us learn what is distribution. Distribution is the steps taken to move and store a product from the supplier stage to the customer stage in a supply chain. So I repeat, distribution is the steps taken to move and store a product from the supplier stage to the customer stage in a supply chain. If you can recall the stages in a supply chain: supplier, manufacturer, distributor, retailer, and customer. Okay, the steps taken to move and store a product from the supplier stage to the customer stage in a supply chain is called as distribution. So if you can recall the news which I just read it out. So what he says, though there is excess oxygen available in Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, and Odisha, okay, the problem is, okay, the problem is about storage
Transportation.
and movement, transportation. Okay, so that news exactly directly relates with the distribution network in a supply chain. Okay, so most of the developed nations will have a well-defined and, okay, proper infrastructure in place, which enables the easy and faster movement of different goods and services. Okay, then distribution directly affects cost and the customer experience, and therefore drives profitability. In choice of the distribution network can achieve supply chain objectives from low cost to high responsiveness. Let us consider two distribution systems here, one of Dell and one of HP. So the same example I have been considering many a times so that you can remember and understand. Okay. So if you can recall the distribution system of Dell, Dell sold its customized computers directly to the customers without any intermediary, remember, but the customer has to wait for certain days, 5 to 7 days. So, but whereas HP, Hewlett Packard, sold standardized personal computers through retailers, okay, through a physical distribution channel, through intermediaries. So where you will get the delivery faster? If you place an order over phone or over website through the Dell, you have to wait for 5 to 7 days, or I don't know, whatever number of days. But Hewlett Packard retailer, if you go to the store, Okay, you select a computer, make the payment, instantly the product will be handed over to you. Okay, so I hope you can understand. Okay, so the physical distribution channel, the responsiveness is very high. Okay, but it is not very efficient. The cost will be high. Okay, but whereas in case of Dell, though it is not very responsive, but the direct marketing channel is the least expensive one. Okay, lowest cost will be there for Dell. So this is how a choice of distribution network can achieve supply chain objective from low cost to high responsiveness. Okay. Then what are the factors that influence a distribution network design? Okay. Distribution network performance evaluated along two dimensions at the highest level. So whatever decisions are taken with respect to distribution network, okay, or to measure the performance of the decisions that are taken with respect to distribution network, okay, the two dimensions are considered, or from two dimensions the performance of the distribution network is evaluated. The one is customer needs that are met. So which customer needs are met? Second, what is the cost of meeting those customer needs? Okay. Then distribution network design options must therefore be compared according to their impact on customer service and the cost to provide the level of service. Okay, so remember that. Okay. So generally, as I mentioned, when companies make decisions, they identify alternatives. They identify alternatives and they evaluate the alternatives and they choose that distribution network, okay, where the impact on customer service is higher, okay, and the cost of providing the certain level of service is lower. Okay, remember this. So now coming to the factors influencing distribution network design, they include, okay, response, 1 minute. Okay, they include response time, elements of customer service influenced by network structure, or factors influencing distribution network design. Here I would like to remind you, I will remind you again in unit 4 also. Okay, next chapter what we are going to learn after this is network design. Okay, at this point in time I don't want to confuse you. I'll explain what is the network design and what is the relationship between network design and distribution network. Okay, there are also certain set of factors that influence network design options. Okay, now what we are learning is the factors that influence distribution network design. So when asked in the examination, you should be able to remember and understand which set of factors are being asked in the examination. Is it factors influencing distribution network design, or from unit 4, factors influencing network design? Okay, so I hope you heard me properly and will not make the mistake in exam. So the elements of customers, the factors influencing network distribution network design are response time. I'll explain all of them. Product variety, product availability, customer experience, order visibility, and returnability. Okay, so let us consider each of these factors in brief. The first one is response time. Response time is the time taken to deliver a product once a customer places an order. If you go to the store, what will happen? I hope you can understand. The moment you make the payment, the product is handed over to you. So the response time is 0 almost, instant delivery. But if you place an order online, you have to wait for 5 to 7 days. The response time is slower. So your target market customers, okay, so are they willing to wait for the product? Are they ready to wait for the product for 5 to 7 days, or the need is very urgent? Okay, they want the delivery of the product instantly. So that way the response time influences the distribution network design. So if customers are willing to wait and where they will be benefited by a lower price, company can go ahead with an online channel like Dell. Okay, Dell initially did not had a physical distribution channel. Okay, only later stage they started physical distribution channels. Okay, but if the customer cannot wait, okay, and if the need need is urgent, okay, you want instant delivery, then you have to go for a physical distribution channel, then sell through retailers or distributors, okay, where the customer will be handed over the product instantly the moment he makes the payment. So what we can see here is that how the response time and the number of facilities are related. Okay, facilities, again, please remember what I have told you. Factories, in layman language, factory, or in our language, plants. Number of plants or number of warehouses. Facilities means plants or warehouses. Okay, so how response time and number of facilities are related. So what you can see here is, okay, so along y-axis it represents the number of facilities, along x-axis it represents a response time. A response time, I repeat again, time taken to deliver a customer order. So what we can see here is, as the response time, okay, if you go like this, as the response time decreases, okay, so this is 0. So from here, it means the response time is increasing. Okay. So this is 0. From here, as we move, the number of facilities is increasing. So what it says, decrease in the response time. So as the response time goes on decreasing towards this, so what you can see here, the number of facilities increase. So what you can see here at this point in time, at response time, which is very more number of days, where the response time is more number of days. See, the number of facilities are very few. It means customers are willing to wait for a longer period of time. But as the response time decreasing, see, the number of facilities goes on increasing. As the response time goes on decreasing, the number of facilities goes on increasing. Okay. So why, if there are, say, for example, all over India, if there is only one manufacturing plant, from the same plant, all the markets have to be supplied. All the distributors have to be supplied from the same plant. Okay, it will take more time. But if the company has, let us say, 4 manufacturing plants, okay, 2 in south and 2 in north. Okay, so the southern plants can take care of the southern demand and the northern plants can take care of the northern demand. So the response time will be reduced by having more number of facilities. Okay, so I hope you can understand this. There is a couple of examples here to make this understand. The decrease in response time increases number of facilities. Okay, so in India we had these bookstores called crossword bookstores. Okay, but anyway, they are closed down now and they become shop in shop. Okay. Because online book vending, online book sales has picked up, and anyway, the number of readers, okay, are very few in India. It's not a very big market for books in India. But once upon a time, yes, in the beginning of modern retail, there were 87 crossword bookstores in India. Okay, and same books were also available on Flipkart. So now you can understand. So Flipkart had very few warehouses. I don't remember exactly, but say about 5 to 6 warehouses only all over India. But whereas crossword bookstores were 87 in number. Okay, so this is what you can consider. So if you order a book from Flipkart, as I order many a times, I have to wait for 5 to 7 days. So when I order from Flipkart, the response time is very long, say 5 to 7 days. So that's why the number of facilities with Flipkart is few, 5 to 6 warehouses, that's it. But if I go to a crossword bookstore, okay, I'll get the delivery instantly because, okay, so the response time is almost very little, 5 to 10 minutes you can consider. So because the number of facilities means the number of stores are 87. Same example in America. So Amazon has 6 warehouses. Okay, Amazon.com has 6 warehouses in America. Now latest it might have increased, but I don't know, but this is at the time when information is collected. So Amazon.com had 6 warehouses in America. It means longer response time because of fewer facilities. Okay, but one of its brick and mortar competitor, that is the Borders, it's a bookstore. Okay, there are 400 bookstores in America. You can understand what is the population of India and how many bookstores we had of crossword, just 87. Okay, far less the population of America, but the number of bookstores were 400. You can consider the market of readers. It is such a huge market for readers, and it is a very small market for readers in India. And these stores are also closed already. Okay, all the stores, not even one store exists. So Borders, which is a brick and mortar retailer, means they have physical stores, 400 stores. Okay, so response time with when you purchase the book from Border stores in America, response time is very minimal because the number of facilities are 400. Stores, retail stores are also considered as facilities. Okay, every time I have to remind you, please remember this. Okay, so any doubts here? Okay, any doubts? Response time and number of facilities. How? Decrease in response time means delivery time increases number of facilities. So if responsiveness is the priority of the supply chain, it should have more number of facilities. If customers are willing to wait, and if cost is the major concern for the company, then it should have less number of facilities, but it will delay the delivery. It will affect the responsiveness. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Then some of the other factors include, okay, product variety. See, in online, it's a virtual inventory. So you can show more variety than in a store because store has a limited space. Okay. So store belongs to physical distribution channel. A website belongs to e-commerce strategy. And product availability. Okay. So the product availability is again, okay, very high in online channel. Okay, because the order is okay shifted to any nearest warehouse. Okay, so chances of not getting it very rare. But when you go to a store, many times you can recall we return without getting what exactly we are looking for, especially in case of apparels. Customer experience is very rich in physical distribution channel because as customers can touch the product, see the product, take a demonstration. Say for example, it's a jeans, you can wear and try it out. But online channel customer experience is very poor. Then order visibility. Okay, so definitely in case of physical distribution channel, there is no problem. You go to the store, you look at the product, okay, and you make the payment and get your product. Okay, but online it becomes very difficult to check what is the status of your order. But now due to the information technology, yes, customers can get some visibility of their order because you can recall the moment you place an order online, you get a SMS, order is confirmed, thank you for ordering. Then when the product is shipped, you get the SMS, product is shipped. Then when the product reaches your hometown and out for delivery, you get a message, product is out for delivery. You can recall that. When product is delivered, you also receive a message, product is delivered to you. So this way, to some extent, e-commerce companies are trying to make their order visible. Okay, and returnability. Okay, maybe it is more easy to return the product to a store nearby. Okay, but though e-commerce companies have realized the importance of returnability and they have arranged a reverse logistics system. So if you purchase a jeans and if it is not fitting you properly, you can return it. You have to just okay put a request online in the company website. Then the customer service person will come to your home and collect the product back. I hope you can recall your own experiences. So this way, basically how these factors influence physical distribution channel and the e-commerce channel. That is what is discussed in this part. Okay, so and in next class, we are going to make a beginning to learn the different design options for a distribution network. There are total 6 types. Okay, which you have already started answering. I hope you can recall. So we have, yeah, slightly over a minute. If you have any questions, you can ask. Any questions? Anybody having any questions?
No, sir.
No.
Sorry, sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And Snehal was trying to share about Zomato IPO. Yes, Snehal, you can share.
Yes, sir. So Zomato has filed $1.11 billion IPO for a food delivery in this pandemic.
Okay, great. Okay. See, this
And,
all, yeah, tell me.
So it's going to enhance the gainer of 8,250 crore to its public listening this
Okay.
year.
Okay, that's great news. Okay, see, as long as there is working capital pumped in, okay, as long as there is a working capital available. See, I told you Amazon and Flipkart both are loss-making companies in India. Flipkart is over 1.5 decade company and yet to see its